bro. So something that I've always like wanted to do was like something big, something that's gonna change the system, something that's like on this grand scale, something that means that's like gonna change the world, like all this type of stuff. And I don't know. I was just at Julianne, her choir. It was the 50th anniversary of their choir, and they had a gala for it. And at this gala, like they played this video that showed like just stuff from the 50 years. It was interviews. It was like a documentary. And to see this thing that isn't like this big grand thing that is changing the life, it's changing the world, but like in this very room that I'm in, this thing means so much to all these people, right? They went to Carnegie Mellon. They've traveled across the globe, gone to so many different countries just in the name of doing choir music, right? Just doing the choir, doing requiems, doing all this type of shit. And it's like, and there's a history here. And I should have known this the whole time because I play Melee, and Melee is this kind of grassroots community where it's not about let's get on the big stage, let's be on the national news, let's be like on ESPN, let's be this massive esports league. It's like, no, at the end of the day, what matters most is just like this little tiny community, and in the community, it's like means so much to the people within it, right? Because even at this gala, it's like there's people celebrating their 49th year anniversary. There's a woman, she's been in the choir. The choir has been there for 50 years. She was there for 49 years because she missed out on she didn't get the first when they did the auditions for the first time. She's been there 49 years, bro. And it just brings, and she's had so much experience. And we got to see the pictures of when she first started. And you got to see the pictures of all these other people that had their 40th year anniversary, 30th year anniversary. These people that were, in all these countries doing the choir music, seeing the choir when it started off this small with 30 people. Now it has over 100 people and it's really serious. And they played in Carnegie Mellon. And the people in Carnegie Mellon, the director was like, yo, how like he thought that they were paid choir, and when the conductor was like, no, this is, and our director was like, yo, this is a community choir. They were just like, how is that possible? Because they're that good, and it's just like this thing that means so much to people. And I think for so long I've been wanting to do this thing that means so like this big massive thing, right? But the thing is, when you do these big massive things, these things like and these like the Steve Jobs things. Okay, well, obviously there's ethics right involved, but like you do these massive things that change the world. A lot of times when you change the world, like you don't get to have that what it means to the individual. You care about what it means to the system, what it means to society. But really, we are a species that cares about relationships and that we care about like each other and like I don't know, as a society thousands of years ago. I mean, like what's most important to us is community, and we've lost that community building. And so it's like, maybe I don't need to have this grand thing. Maybe I just need to. I'm gonna start in the Melee community, right? Like I'm just gonna sit there and I'm just gonna do be in a community that I love a lot, and like not like minimize it and be like, oh, but this is so small. I can have a bigger impact on the world than this like little community. But like what? No, like things expand, right? Things that like a viral infection. You start with one, you expand, right? That's why it's so important to get into your local government, your local community, and make change there, because it's much easier to make change there. And because once again, you're dealing with people to people rather than, if you're trying to change politics on a global scale, it's like you're dealing with all these different systems and all these different people getting lobbied and all this bullshit. You've lost the one to one. And so I don't know. I think going to this thing just made me realize that I want to. I've forgotten, and I've almost denounced doing small change and doing community change and making impacts in my own community, and in hopes that I can make impacts everywhere else. But like, what's more important than where you live and where you are, right? And someone has to start here, and that could be me. And so I gotta go because I have to drive back to my parents' house, but it's late as fuck. So I gotta hurry up. This is a quick one. But guys, girls, gays, queers, these are. Anyway, everyone, anyone, have a blessed rest of your Friday. I'll catch you guys on a beautiful Saturday.